big development coming in. A major fire has broken out in Dubai International Financial Center following reports of a suspected drone attack, potentially by Iran. Thick plumes of smoke were seen rising from the area as emergency teams rushed to the scene to contain the blaze. Visuals on your screens right now. Meanwhile, another massive fire has also been reported in the Quoz area of Dubai, raising fresh concerns amid escalating regional tensions. Major fire broken out in Dubai's International Financial Center, and this attack comes after Iran had warned that they will attack economic hubs in the Gulf area. Thick plumes of smoke were seen rising from the area, as you can see on with the visuals on your screen, as emergency teams rushed to the scene to contain the blaze from the drone attack. Meanwhile, another massive fire was also reported in Quoz area of Dubai, raising fresh concerns and amid the escalating regional tensions. Major fire at Dubai's financial center after Iran's big warning. First drone attack on a financial center in the West Asia Gulf region. Major fire has broken out in Dubai International Financial Center, reportedly from a suspected drone attack. Black smoke can be seen rising from the area. Emergency teams are now rushing to the site to contain the blaze after the attack. I am being joined by my colleague Varghese Ibrahim for more on this. Varghese, after Iran's big warning, first attack on Dubai's International Financial Center.
It is an important change in tactics that we are in fact seeing. Right now, we had seen only attacks, especially on refineries, on ports, airports. Now it looks like the target scope for the Iranian drone attacks and missile attacks have increased, especially when it comes to its neighbors. Now, the warning was initially given out, and they said that they would in fact hit at targets that were important to Israeli and American tech companies, and of course the DIFC has hosts of such companies, tech companies that are there in that have been taken up headquarters as well. So most of them are headquartered in Dubai, and it operates for the entire West Asian and Middle East region, and therefore it is quite important to note that already many of these companies had issued notices to its people, asking them to vacate and to move to safer zones, and also they have also asked for operations to be scaled down in certain places as well. Now, after this warning, this is the first attack that we in fact see in Dubai Financial Center. It is considered to be the nerve center of economic activity when it comes to Dubai, and with this attack, it just shows that the scope of targets have increased when it comes to the Iranian regime.
That's right, Varghese, as tensions continues to escalate. First oil infrastructure, and now financial centers are also being targeted. We had earlier reports that the offices of city banks and other financial hubs and the banks have been evacuated, and the employees and the staff were asked to work from home. Do we expect more financial centers and economic hubs being targeted in the Gulf region?
Well, we do expect that to happen because this is the first of such attacks that has been reported with regard to the companies as such. And initially, we never saw attacks on the headquarters of companies or other firms. But right now, as we see this attack on the tech firms, it only shows that Iran has, in fact, engaged a larger scope of things, in fact, and they have, in fact, increased the range of their targets within Dubai itself. Now, initially, UAE had, we must understand that UAE is the country that has faced the second most number of missile attacks and drone attacks from Iran after Israel, and you had the leadership in UAE calling up the Iranian ambassador, being summoned, and told that this cannot go on and that UAE would not tolerate it. Despite that, this attack has in fact taken place, and now it will be interesting to see how UAE is going to respond to the current situation, because now it looks like Iran has definitely crossed the red line that UAE has in fact drawn. But we are awaiting the response after this. What we understand is that emergency respondents have already reached the place place, and they are contained the blaze as such, and any kind of fire that has come because of it. But the fact remains is that with the DIFCs being in fact targeted, it only shows that Iran has in fact decided to give a punishing economic objective that it has, where it is trying to in fact make the neighbors pay for keeping the United States bases, as well as providing the logistical support that the United States needs to keep the war going on Iran. And therefore, it is also part of the larger pressure tactic that they are using to ensure that the Gulf economies do face the pressure, and probably even lead to the point where they ask the United States to go for talks and to bring the situation under control. But however, if more such attacks continue on such critical economic infra in the Gulf region, it could have ripple effects across the world. Already we have seen how the situation has been when it came to the oil infra being attacked, but this could also lead to a ripple effect across the region as well. And therefore, Iran at the moment, and the regime in Iran, not looking into any of those aspects of economics, because they have been one of the worst performing economies, while the Gulf states had in fact boomed in the last 30 to 40 years. Iran has in fact ensured that the pressure is built on his neighbors through these attacks, and this attack only shows that the economic lifeline of the Gulf is being now targeted, and therefore questions being raised as to how far this war in fact will drag on as well.